Hello. Hello. How is everybody? Welcome. Welcome back to Animal Crossing, which, New Horizons-wise, I have not been playing at all since Pootopia. And I've been playing the Animal Crossing Deluxe. 1 second. Get junk in my background. All right. How's everybody? Animal Crossing Deluxe is GameCube Animal Crossing with some upgrades, and I can't stream it because I'm a coward. But that's been fun. So I lost my butt on turnips, and that was a shame. And yeah, I'll buy more tomorrow because I don't learn my lesson. But yes, are we doing Animal Crossing? Yes. Why? Does it say something different? It shouldn't say something different. It should say Animal Crossing. I believe it says Animal Crossing. So yeah, we're going to be going back into my 2-star island. This is my Switch 2 island that I've been working on for a while, and you know, along the way, as I've been cutting down trees and disrespecting the environment, I kind of knocked myself down to 2 stars, and I haven't been doing enough to like prioritize getting that back up to 3 stars and beyond. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Not a ton of plans, nothing huge planned. We're gonna clean up the weeds. We're gonna maybe, you know, throw some items down in a place and see how we feel about it, and that'll be a live stream. We'll call that a live stream. It says Animal Crossing. Okay, the goal is 5 stars. Not today. Eventually, but definitely not today. If you haven't seen this island before, or you haven't seen it in a while, you'll be kind of confused as to why it's 2 stars. Rest assured, it's because of me. I have not been treating nature well, and they're very angry at the lack of trees and flowers on the island. Mine says you're opening packs. What? So you're lying, right? It says Animal Crossing. Okay, yeah. I'm like checking Twitch too. Like, well, wait, on Twitch, what does it say? So yeah, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. And I don't know. I don't have a lot of other plans. There'll be a stream on Thursday for sure. There won't be one tomorrow. I don't know if there'll be one leading up to Thursday, but join us Thursday for sure. I don't know if I could say any more than that. I started a 20-acre island 3 days ago. Can you give me a fun theme? I need 20. You need 20 themes? Is it like a theme per acre? V-Stats? I don't know if I'm saying that right. How's it going? Welcome. Every acre is a different theme. Okay. Gold core. What is Thursday? I've been out of touch. That's all. You know as much as I think I'm allowed to say. I have not got confirmation that I'm allowed to even say what's going on. But Thursday should be fun. I expect Thursday to be very fun. I think you'll enjoy it. That's all I can say. So yeah. No way I caught a live stream. I just finished watching the Gee-Whiz Island challenge for the 2nd time. Daniela, thank you. Yeah, I have not been going live as much as I used to. I've been just very busy behind the scenes and trying to like put out some more videos here and there. And yeah, I've just been like taking a rest where I can, which means less streams for a bit. You know, I'm chaotic good. I'm trying not to push myself too much, but one day I'll just do like 20 streams in a row. You just don't know. You never know. You never know what I'm going to do. You just don't know. Michelle, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for jumping in. All right, well, should I jump in the game? Anne-Marie, welcome. I guess I could play the game. We'll pause the music. We'll push A. That might be too loud. Let me know. Keeping us on our toes. I am. GDAF, how's it going? That's what scares us. Welcome back. Enjoying the videos. Thank you. Yeah, the videos haven't been consistent either. I did a whole Pootopia challenge, and then I've just been like babbling in videos about stuff. The music feels loud to me. I'll bring it down a little bit. Pootopia challenge seems like a recipe for burnout. it really, like, it was part of it. And I still love Pootopia and stuff like that. I even told myself I could probably play Pootopia today as well. But I also just kind of, through playing the old school Animal Crossing game for myself on this guy, I thought, well, I'm kind of in the mood for Animal Crossing. Make sure that's off. It's been a while. So yeah, I've done nothing over here. I've done no island maintenance at all. So this is what Animal Crossing looks like. I haven't taken my eyes off Pootopia for a very long time. Yeah. Trip Falls. Yeah, Trip Falls is stuck at 2 stars right now because I'm a terrible island representative or whatever I'm supposed to be. Been ages since I've seen Trip Falls. I didn't watch the last 4 streams. I was going to say, I didn't like the last 4 streams of it. Oh, what happened specifically in those 4 streams? So yeah, like I said, we just need to kind of do some cleanup and dailies, and I just need to kind of reintroduce myself to Animal Crossing. I haven't touched Animal Crossing in months. Pootopia, Pokemon, Lego Batman took all my attention. Lego Batman was incredible. I did do a co-op playthrough with Val on that, not on YouTube, just for fun, and we loved it. I'm still thinking we'll go back and like collect some stuff we didn't get, but yeah, Lego Batman was everything I hoped it would be and more. It was so good. Ooh, that was a ×5. I need the points. That's really good. Connor, how's it going? Just finished watching Hopper. I made it hard to play anything with all the action. Highly recommend Hopper. What's Hopper? I have a lot of shows that I'm juggling right now. I don't know if I can afford another one. Maybe I shouldn't even ask. All right, let's go in the middle here and see if we can clean this up. New movie on Disney Plus. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can kind of envision the banner for it in my head now. Not played Lego Batman in years. Really get so pissed off when Superman shows up. So there's a new Lego Batman game, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and it's really good. It's very quite good, and I think it is coming out for Switch 2 or has already. I got it on PlayStation 5. I wasn't gonna wait for Switch 2. This is exactly what I need today. My head's in the clouds for medicine. Oh, I hope you start feeling better. Bought the game for my little sibling, but I purposely got it on Steam so I could steal it. Yeah. Just finished I Will Find You on Netflix. It was so good. The book was better, like always, though. I've never heard of... What is that about? I've never heard of that. Netflix is just kind of where I go to watch, like, the occasional documentary now. I have not really given Netflix shows a chance anymore because there's been so many that have been like kind of low quality compared to what's on like Apple TV. First Animals, Lots of Beavers, Lego Batman skins, amazing by the way. Wait, what are we talking about? I think it's going to switch to in August. Oh, okay, August. All right. Oop, let's see. What else we got? These 2 rocks, by the way, look. I could just make my rock garden over here. You know what's kind of nice about taking a long break from an island that you're not sure what to do with? Is it's a lot easier to come back and be like, I don't know what past me was planning on doing, but now present me can just do whatever he wants. And yeah, I'm hoping to just kind of get inspired to kind of set some areas up. How's it 2 stars? Yeah, I told you. It's just me. It's just all I did was cut down all the trees, and now they're all mad about it. New Leaf was better as a social life game. New Leaf had a lot of like good social aspects to it. And I did a comparison. I made a video about this. If you ever want to know my opinions about how this game stacks up against New Leaf, I have a video that's not too old. I don't even know what the heck it's called now. But I like... Now I don't even know how I'd summarize it. All I would say is that I like New Leaf a lot. I still like New Horizons better because of the tools it gives us to like customize. That's like my summary. But New Leaf has like a lot of stuff going for it as well. Oh, I hear a balloon. On this island, I definitely need to be... Oops. I definitely need to be getting furniture and stuff, too. I want to fill out my catalog as much as possible. Alright. I buy a 3DS on eBay, but this... I would buy a 3DS on eBay, but saving for a potential move. Oh, okay, okay. I bought... And this is probably more than a 3DS, but these days the 3DS is kind of going completely off the charts right now. This is my new everything. This is the AYN Thor with a grip. That's why it's kind of bulky. It does whatever I want it to do. Of course, it emulates 3DS games and DS games like a champ, but it can go all the way up to more modern hardware. And it's incredible. It's the best thing I've ever bought, I think. So, if you're someone into emulation and you're thinking, oh, I'd love to buy a 3DS, but they're very expensive, you spend a little bit more money. If you're saving up anyway, you can get something even like more mind-blowing. But it takes a lot of tinkering. That's the one thing about it. You wouldn't buy this and expect it to work out of the box. It takes a ton of tinkering because it comes with Android and just the base level stripped out Android. There's nothing else on it. You have to like follow guides and get it all set up. So it took me like, and this is particular to my circumstance, but it took me like 3 days to get my Thor set up in a way that I was happy with it. Because I have a very robust save system that I've built, whereby if I play a game on my phone, like a Game Boy game, my save file backs up to a server, and then when I pick that Game Boy game up again on a device like this, I can continue where I left off. And that took a really long time to set up. Now that it's working on everything, which is great. So that was like an extra day of setup for my Thor that I don't think most people would even bother with. Can emulate a GameCube? Yes. Mm-hmm. It's a very powerful little machine, and it does GameCube very, very well. The controls are a bit weird because the GameCube controller has a very interesting layout, but it works. I'm probably just going to keep all these flowers because I'm just not sure. I don't know where I was at with my hybrids. I don't think I have a blue one of these yet, so I'm glad I have one. I had a whole, like, plan. I think I was trying to get green mums and blue roses. And I think these red roses are capable of producing blue roses. The black roses are obviously for gold roses. Gosh, it's going to be a while before I remember exactly what I was doing over here.
Hey, the Fede Familia just became a channel member.
Hey, Feta Familia, thank you so much for being a channel member. Appreciate that. I enjoy how you're so much of a nerd. I am a big nerd. I'm a big nerd. I've been thinking about making some more nerd-based videos for stuff like this, which is why I'm talking about it a little bit, just because I'm excited. I don't know if I'll follow through, but yeah, I've been thinking about that. All right. I got my flowers cleaned up. There's not too many weeds. This is a very manageable amount of weeds that I'm stuck with. Please do asking for another nerd. Yeah, it's kind of the thing about videos like that is you could just talk about things you want to talk about once in a while, or you could go way off the deep end and buy a bunch of hardware that you're really not going to use, but you could review it for different videos and, you know, put yourself in a ton of debt. And I don't quite want to do that, but I do see at least making a couple videos about the Thor. Hold on. Nice. Do you have any favorite villagers? me. Ooh. And this fish. Whale shark. Is this new? Oh, hang on. Oh, wow. My inventory is very full. I forgot to open my phone. Here we go. Is the whale shark new? No. Okay, cool. I have a lot of fish. How am I on bugs? I have even more bugs. And then I'm almost done with diving. I played during the summer a lot, so I should actually probably not see a lot of new fish or bugs. When I first got... Because I played this a lot when I got the Switch 2, right? This was my Switch 2 island. So we're basically... We've hit a year on this island. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Some more weeds up here, I imagine. Some back here. Didn't restart till November, so I'm behind you. Okay, okay. I think back here is just... Yeah, this is my sticks and stuff, so they don't spawn anymore. Okay. I know, yeah, 1 year for the Switch 2. That is hard to believe. I'm not mad about it. It's just, yeah, it's... I really think about, it's not just like the fact that Switch 2 has been out for a year. You start to take an account of the games that have been released for it so far. And that's when you start to really ask yourself, okay, like, was this purchase worth it? Or should I have waited, you know? For me, obviously, it was worth it. I'm streaming all these games. I'm playing the newest things. So, of course, I'm happy. But I think what someone should probably do is a comparison. I'm sure this has already been done 100 times, but a comparison between how many...
Hey, Farpnan just became a channel member.
Oh, all right. Farpnan. Thank you for being a channel member. Appreciate that. So you could take the number of Switch 1 exclusive games that have released in 1 year and take the number of Switch 2 exclusive games that released in a year and probably get an interesting comparison about where the Switch 2 is in its life cycle compared to the Switch 1. I'm going to guess it's less games on the Switch 2 only because a lot of the Switch 2 games were, hey, we upgraded this game to a Switch 2 version. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like, these are games that were Switch 1 exclusives. Switch 1 and Switch 2 games, they could play them both, but then they brought them up to like a modern standard. So now there's a Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing New Horizons and a Switch 1 version of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't count that. That's still a Switch 1 game to me. But Star Fox is going to be a Switch 2 exclusive, and then you got Ocarina of Time remake, and those are two games that are just remakes of N64 games. Do we count those? We can count them, but like, is that, you know, are we proud of them for that? I don't know. I would like to see more new stuff. So, of the Switch 2 exclusive games that I have, Pootopia has been like the standout, the absolute like goat of the Switch 2. It's gonna be the thing that defines the Switch 2, I think, in the first few years of the Switch 2's existence. And then, what else? Mario Kart World. You know. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Amazing. I'm thinking less, also, since it's backwards compatible, there isn't much urgency for devs. Yeah, you know what's interesting about the Switch 2, I've noticed, and I don't know if I'm right on the money or maybe it's just my worldview, but I feel like developers are releasing games and asking themselves, do we have to put this on Switch 2? Because there's a larger market of Switch 1 players. And so they're releasing them for Switch 1, and Switch 2 people are still happy because it's a new game either way for them. And Switch 1 people are like, oh good, a new game for my Switch 1. They're afraid that that's gonna stop happening, and it hasn't stopped yet. At least for indie devs and stuff. Macarita, how's it going? Yes, indeed. I think they were slow to give dev kits out. Yeah, I heard that too. It's Chloe. I was Rapnan on my old account, but then this account. I was just going for watching more. Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome back, Chloe. Also, if I'm behind, forgive me. My stream is a bit behind sometimes. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. You earlier said it was worth it for me. I love my Switch 2, but I wish there were more games personally. Yeah. Yeah, Switch 2 is... Why haven't I found the Money Rock yet, by the way? Switch 2 does not have enough exclusives yet. But I say that with like an asterisk. I don't remember how many we had for Switch 1 at this stage, at 1 year on. So I'm sure there's a list somewhere and you can compare it, and that would really paint a picture. Are we being impatient, or are we rightfully annoyed? I don't know. All right, I think I've cleaned up the weeds. Well, no, maybe not, because I haven't even been up there yet. Yeah, that's the other rock. So this must be the Money Rock. I think I'm also waiting for a huge big name release, so smaller indie games don't seem like enough. Yeah, that's fair. I do believe that certain Switch 1 games run better on the Switch 2, and that also is part of the discussion of like, well, is it worth it? Well, if you play a lot of Switch 1 games and you're frustrated by their performance, yeah, that could be worth it. I have over 500 hours in Pootopia alone. If I do the $1 ratio, I'm more than happy with it. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of Switch 1 games, and I have all the Switch 2 games I could want so far, including ones I've pre-ordered. And I think with any console, there's going to be, if you were to look at the hours you spent playing games on your console, there's going to be probably 1 to 3 games that have the lion's share of all
Queen
of your
TJ
hours.
Crossing just became a channel member.
Queen TJ, thank you. Wow, new channel members. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate that. We can do a member stream. I owe a few member streams, actually. Yeah, thank you. Like, yeah, the lion's share of your hours will be spent playing, like, probably 1 to 3 games. But you'll have a lot more, probably. It's just, you know, you'll have your favorites. And so you can ask somebody, like, hey, is this console worth it? Well, no, there's not enough games. But then they go look at their Switch 1, and it's like, well, I guess I only did play a few games for the most part. I don't know. I don't know how people would feel about that. Would you still say it's not worth it if you played 3,000 hours between like 3 different games and then maybe a few hours on all your different games? It's hard to... I'm babbling. It's hard to put a pin on like the value of these types of purchases when everyone is so different in terms of like what to them, like what crosses that line between this wasn't worth it and this is worth it. Everyone's going to have a different line. I need to talk to people and figure out who's crafting. 3 months. Has it only been 3 months? I feel like it's been longer. I guess that's about the time Pootopia has been out. Okay, these houses are empty at the moment. Anyone up there? Okay. Is Pearl crafting? You're sick. Okay. Okay, let's try to remember to help out Pearl. Oh, I see, Queen TJ, you upgraded your membership to Mega Billionaire. I see that now. Thank you. Wow, that's very kind of you. That was very generous. Thank you so much. I just got Switch 1 for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I spent 800 hours playing it. They made it worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Everyone's going to have that... I think for a lot of people, as long as they can get enough hours out of even one game, it'll probably feel like, oh yeah, I'm glad I bought this. Who else? Where does everyone live? They all live up here, right? Where is everybody? Oh, someone's home here. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. All right. 3 months ago. Do I already have this? My inventory is full. Okay. Oops. I forgot how to play the game. Do I just hold it? Yeah, okay, there we go. I've been playing the GameCube one so much. You have to, like, click on the item and then select grab to move stuff around your inventory in GameCube. All right, let's go put some stuff away. I don't even know how much money I have. Like, what can I even buy? And more importantly, what do I want to do? How do I want to, like, fix this place up some more? Spoiled by the auto sorting of Pootopia. Okay, that's a trade-off though. That is a complete, like, trade-off because I much prefer this. I can go up to my storage and just spam everything I own in one set, like just one sitting here. Let's even put the shark away. Look at that. And it's done. Everything's sorted into tabs. And we can craft from storage. Finally. Look at this. I would take this over what Pootopia offers any day of the week. Well, I have a lot of fossils. Why do I have so many of these? I have to get 3 of them identified for one of my tasks, so I'll just go do that real quick. I don't need duplicates of songs, so let's kind of go through here and clean that up a little bit. Okay. I know these also represent duplicates, but I keep these because it's stuff to hang on my walls, but I don't need 2. All right. A lot of recipes. Oh my gosh. What the heck? What's going on? I didn't realize I had this much stuff. That's a lot of weeds too. Do I have all the achievements for, like, selling weeds to the Nooks? Or Leaf? Probably either way, right? Let's, like, sell a boatload of weeds. Oh, we have up to 7,000 slots in our inventory now. Wow, okay. I'm probably not... yeah, I know I'm not done buying those then. Going around treasure islands trying to find industrial stuff. Ooh. Totally off topic, but does anyone know when Professor Layton new game's coming out? I don't. I don't know anything about that series. Just trying to find stuff that I can, like, get rid of. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. Like, do I need all these toasters and kitchen equipments? No, but if I make a big kitchen, I might. There comes a point where you're like, why not save this stuff? Because I got space, you know? Am I going to need 2 globes and 2 microscopes, though? And 2 touch... Actually, we might need all these cash registers. Wow. Any tips on getting Slowpoke to tang growth? He keeps going off the path and complaining he's too tired. You need to make sure you have stairs for every incline that he's going to have to do, and water the path between Slowpoke and tang growth. Make sure you water the path. Don't let it stay dry. And I think those are the 2 things. It's trying to teach you that, you know, Pokemon can move around easier if you do those things. I definitely don't like having duplicates of wallpapers and stuff, but, like, the circus wall I think is a rare one, right? I think this one's only from Sahara. It doesn't matter. Just sell it. We're going to need 2 circus walls. I mean, I know this place is kind of a circus, but would I really build with 2 of them? Okay. Listen how peaceful this menu is compared to Tomodachi. Another balloon? combat helmet. Wait, what does that look like? I don't know if I've seen this before. I've seen it and probably ignored it. I'll keep it. I don't know if I have it. All right, and did I try this one already? I already know it. Good thing to have for Trip Falls, yeah. Okay, let's go sell the stuff. Oh, what are my hot items? Hanging glowing moss and spaghetti marinara. Ooh. Hang on. Spaghetti marinara. Can I afford to make a bunch of those right now?
Looks like Krista_Rose7 has been in the Billionaire on YouTube for 9 months and says,
Oh, Krista, thank you so much. Appreciate 9 months. Where is this? Is that no? Is that it? No. There it is. Tomato puree. Okay. And I have some flour. So we need to make more flour, which I have wheat. I can do that. And I need to make tomato puree. I bet we can make some money. Tomato puree. That's dessert. Wait, that's not what I meant. There we go. Where's my spaghetti? Is this it? Yeah, all right. Perfect. So true, my husband bought me the OG GameCube Animal Crossing version. It was $100 for physical copy with OG memory card. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Okay, that was just one tomato puree we put away. All right. Anna, how's it going? Okay. I can sell almost everything. I have to skip the fossils. Wait, we want to keep the stone, too. But we could sell the weeds, even though I was going to sell them to leaf. It doesn't really matter. All right. There should be some money. 51,000. Don't sleep on the hot item. I'm telling you. I just try to hit the button to, like, get all the points at once, like in Pootopia. Oh, well. Okay, we can do stretches. Would you ever try to 100% all the achievements in this game? Probably not. Because I don't time travel, and it would take literal years. Like, one of them, for example, is to do, I think, like, 50 KK concerts or something, and you can only do them once a week. So you'd have to really be on top of that. And even when I was playing daily, I wasn't keeping up with the KK concerts. Poop water would look so cute on this island. Oh my god. What if they broke all the windows too? We could break the windows. This. I completed all the fossils, right? Does anyone remember? I think I did that on stream. I think we have all of them. Buy a poster. Okay, yeah, I did buy this. All right. Or I did complete it. $30 Gulliver visits to get the gold shovel. Yeah, I did do that in my main one, my OG save. But I don't know if I'll do it again. You just got to play daily. And you can't just turn it on. You got to like run around and do everything. It's a lot. It's meant to be done very slowly. Whew, all right. Go to the ABD. Let's see how much money I have. Love Tomodachi Life, but it'll never replace New Horizons. Tomodachi Life is great. I have not been playing it. I watched a great video from List the Last about this, and it's still, I don't know if I'll play it still. Like, I'll play it, but I mean, more often. She asked the question, like, do you need to be an artist to really, like, play this game? And my conclusion after watching it was, like, I think being an artist would help you get the most out of it, but I do think it kind of adds a pressure that is just in your head of, like, oh, if I was better at art, I'd be better at this game. When really, in reality, making a doodle and giving it to someone as a pet is just as valid as drawing someone like a perfect dog, you know? Oh, I just withdrew. That's what I was trying to do. All right. Hold on. No. Okay. There we go. I'm on level 282 and I'm a decent artist. Yeah, I'm way behind. I've probably bought these seasonal items before, so I'm not going to buy anything from here. I don't know if I have the song. Let's order it. You think you're going to 100% it? We do have time before the next game. Yeah, you could probably do it. Ooh, we got torn pants, tweed skirts. Let's leave this stuff for now. I wouldn't consider my art skills as a barrier to entry for Tomodachi Life, but then I have no desire to play it. Oh. A lot of the game feels like it does depend on you, like, getting in there in the pallet house and drawing stuff, whether it's items for them or pets or clothing or houses. And it's just, it makes it feel intimidating. Like, I think the thing that really upset me was, because I thought about this later, I'm like, that's actually really, like, annoying. So a couple of my Miis moved in together, and it turns the house into a larger house. And I like that. But if you want to customize the exterior, you have to wait till they get into this larger house. So I was like excited to customize the exterior, only to find out that the only way to customize the exterior is to literally like hand draw something. And there's a few templates you can mess with, but other than that, there's no like in Animal Crossing, you can change the facade of the building. Okay, I don't like this vinyl siding, I'm going to change it to bricks, and I'm going to put a tin roof on top. That's not how Tomodachi Life works. You either keep the house they give you, or you draw something yourself, and there's no in-between. And that just kind of underlined for me, it really underscored how much you really, are expected to, like, grab a stylus and start drawing. So I don't know. It doesn't feel like I can't play because of that, but it does feel like people like me who enjoy, you know, customizing things with like just a limited set of nice assets, we're kind of forgotten a little bit. Sure, 100%. My only problem is I can't have visitors on my island because the internet sucks. Oh. I never thought pixel art would be the better choice, but here we are. I enjoy pixel art way more in CNH than drawing. Oh, in ACNH than drawing in Tomodachi Life. Yeah, yeah. But even like the pixel art in Animal Crossing is, look how all the detail you can do with it. It looks really nice. I didn't do these. You can share them, which you can't do in Tomodachi Life, and I understand why, but that's a big barrier too. I can still decorate. The path I'm standing on is one of like 10 choices you can have. And this path here is one of infinite choices if you're willing to get in there and draw or download someone else's drawing. So it's the best of both worlds. People like me who like just a limited batch of assets have something, and then people who like to draw have something, and then people like me who like to celebrate people's artwork can also grab that artwork and put it on my island. And Tomodachi Life just kind of like, not only did it not let me share designs, but it didn't give me enough customization options as someone who doesn't want to draw. So that's been my like biggest holdup after playing the game for a while. I love the Miis and the interactions, and like it's really fun to watch drama unfold. So it's still a very fun game. But yeah, that's been my like, I guess like slight disappointment with it. All right, so I did some dailies. I guess I should go to a cat island. I'm still trying to get recipes and stuff. So maybe a cat island. Curtain partition, huh? Let's see. Tomodachi Life gives a lot of room for creativity and free will. It's both good and bad at the same time. Not bad, more like intimidating. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I can definitely see what you're saying. Because we can make physical items in Tomodachi Life. You know, this is like as close you can get with custom designs to a physical item in Animal Crossing. So, yeah. But I just, all they had to do was give me some like roof and siding options for houses, and I'd shut up. Or you need clothes and stuff. No, I may need items at some point, but I don't know what yet. Just kind of depends on what I want to do with the different areas. It is cool seeing Miis eat cigarettes. I can't believe someone... Did you do that, or did you see someone make Miis cigarettes but put them in the food category? Because that is messed up. Alright. I don't know if I want to, like, completely demolish this island, but there are shrubs that I would like to collect. And let's find a recipe. You made a cigarette box? Oh my gosh. Alright. Where's the recipe? Come on. There's no way I don't have this. Oh well. Let's go steal some shrubs.
Hey, Wee Wee Keen just renewed their subscription.
Wee Wee Keen! Thank you for renewing your Twitch sub. Appreciate that. How are you? Awesome. I have to figure out where I want to focus my time today decorating. So one area that I've been like putting off is my night market. I should have seen that coming. So we have this like night market area, and it's very sparsely decorated right now. Way too hot where I live, but it's nice to see you playing AC again. Hopefully, I was trying to make a joke about AC. Hopefully you cool off soon, though. Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna try to craft a new shovel. No, yeah, that's cool. Custom clothes. Joke is we don't have ACs here. Oh! That's a hilarious joke. Central Europe is not used to hot summers. Wasn't it, like, really bad over there, like, gosh, just like a month ago or something? Maybe not even a month ago. Looks like we're making an axe as well. Try living in Arizona. Well, the difference would be Arizona is probably has air conditioning. Oh, I have some new recipes I didn't even like realize. Pisces lamp, skateboard wall rack, and golden bathtub. Kind of a shame you can't influence who becomes friends and lovers. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to kind of pull the strings a little bit more like The Sims. But even that, I'm just kind of like, okay, that's all right. Like in Tomodachi Life, if we can't have people, if I can't tell them who they're gonna like and not like, fine. Just give me more customization options for items and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever played Jackbox games and you've played those like drawing games and stuff? Like in Jackbox Party Pack 11, there's one where you make cookies, and they do two things really well. One, the cookies have different shapes, and so you just put icing on the cookie, and it's just the shape it's going to be. So it kind of helps limit the scope of what you're going to design. And then they give you a prompt. That's the other thing. And so it makes the drawing less intimidating. And Tomodachi Life, it's kind of like, what kind of food are you going to make? It's like, I don't know. And so here's a plate you can put the pie on. But I don't know. I just want more options for people like me who are scared of drawing or just don't feel like it. I like drawing stupid stuff just for fun. It's fine. But I don't want to do it every single time I turn on the game. I need tree branches. No, there's not going to be any down here.
Cat fact number 13. If a cat brings you a gift, it means they expect you to display it like a trophy.
Don't draw, then stick figures in front. Yeah, I know. That's the answer, right? Just don't draw. Just don't think about that part. But what if I could have, like, I don't know, more something? I don't know. Stamps? Do they have stamps? I think I actually do have stamps. It'd be easier to complain about this if I had the game in front of me. Anyway, it's a nitpick. The game's good. Tomodachi Life is good. That's my only nitpick. Is I feel like there are certain ways Animal Crossing did it better. In certain ways, it didn't quite work out that way. I don't know how this trip became about just like repairing tools. We have 34 for 3 days, and forecast says the whole next week. Sorry. I hope that gets somewhat more tolerable. 93, yeah. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Coincidentally, after dropping the game for over a year, I picked it back up and emptied out my island and terraformed back to the beginning, like, state to restart playing without restarting the whole game. I even give away all the bells and empty my storage. How's that going for you? Is that was that like a good decision, or are you overwhelmed now? Let's break this axe. I think I need more broken axes for my gold axe. Wow, this had a lot of life in it. Tomodachi Life is good, but feels like Animal Crossing had a bit better in terms of designing homes. Oh yeah, and Tomodachi Life too. And this just means that the game is probably just not meant to be this, but I thought we could move around furniture in people's houses and stuff. But so far, the only thing I've found out you can do is customize them with prefab like interiors, which is fine on one hand because that means that you spend more time with the social aspects of the game. But on the other hand, if you do want to like play around with design at all, oh well. I think from Nintendo's perspective, I don't know if you guys would agree with this or not. From Nintendo's perspective, I kind of feel like they think to themselves, if people want that experience, they could just play Animal Crossing. And so that's why we'll play games like Animal Crossing and Tomodachi Life, and we think, why didn't Animal Crossing do this? And then Tomodachi Life does it, and it's like, oh, why couldn't Tomodachi Life do this? Why can't I take these games and put them in a blender and squeeze out the essence, like the best parts of both games and make one super game, you know? Trying to say how I want to decorate my island, but it's been fun catching bugs, fishing, and collecting resources again while shaking trees for random furniture to place around. That's cool. I wish they would put the items you give them in their house, because after they hit holding 10 items or something, they can't accept anymore unless they drop something. Oh, really? Fire Blue, how's it going? I didn't know that. I didn't realize they'd like have to drop stuff. The limit doesn't sound like a surprise, but the consequences of that, I'm like, oh yeah. I guess that's kind of a shame. Animal Crossing lets you place items outside. Yeah, Animal Crossing feels like the game this is their game for like design, you know. It has less social aspects and a lot more design elements to it. Tomodachi Life went the opposite way.
Looks like Cozy Dila Play has been in the Billionaire on YouTube for 6 months and says, crossing minutes back doing crossing stuff.
Cozy Dila, thank you so much for 6 months. We are crossing things. So, I don't think I've heard anybody say Tomodachi Life doesn't have enough dialogue, for example. Like Animal Crossing. New Horizons, very quickly, people were complaining about, wow, the lack of character dialogue in this game is pretty apparent. They repeat themselves a lot. The personalities are not, you know, between my villagers, don't differ enough. And Tomodachi Life has a much more robust system built into it for character personalities. I'm sure people have seen repeat cutscenes and stuff already, but you know what I mean? It just feels like they spent the 7 or 8 years or however long it took to make Tomodachi Life focusing on that specific aspect. How can we make the characters feel like they all have different personalities? And then they let the players control that. Like, hey, give this character a quirk. They just leveled up. And so now, instead of standing like this, they stand like this. And that's part of their personality. And for each of your Miis, you start crafting their personalities. And they say the things you want them to say. And suddenly your little world that you create after like a few months feels like it's really alive and vibrant and full of all kinds of different people running around saying all these silly things. And I that's another thing where I think people think of that and think of Animal Crossing. They're like, why couldn't Animal Crossing do that? But meanwhile, Animal Crossing spent all of its resources on making us.
Dan is back and better than ever. We missed him lots, so it's really good to see him. Yes, yes.
Thank you. What was I saying? Animal Crossing spent all of their resources on design. Like, just straight up, like, we're making you a design sandbox this time around. And I think as players, it's only natural that we kind of want more out of that. We kind of wish they had done it, like, this much more, you know? Because we also like the social aspects of Animal Crossing. But it just felt like a trade-off. It's one for another, right? You have to spend their resources because they only have so much time to make the game. They're on the schedule. Like, where do we put our resources this time? And for New Horizons, they put a lot more resources into design, in my opinion. Fury can't return New Horizons until Nintendo makes it so regular tools don't break. It's a moment that makes me quit my session almost every time, as petty as it feels. I can kind of see where you're coming from, honestly. Because every time I break a tool, there is that, like, slight thing in the back of my brain that's kind of like, you know, you can craft from storage now, and that does make it easier. But yeah, I get it. Julian's, how's it going? All right, what can we do? What can we do with the night market specifically, actually? Let's focus on that. What can I do to make this feel cooler? I think maybe you can kind of see what I'm going for. It's supposed to be a market. Don't worry about what individuals are selling right now. Like, what would be, like, something to make it a little more, I don't know, alive? One item that I was thinking of putting here to try to help with this, I actually have one or two of them, was the storefront. We can customize it, of course. I'm going for, like, a blue kind of theme over here. This. I have one storefront. Nintendo, I don't know if this is my opinion so much as it is everybody's. Like, everyone believes the reason Nintendo decided not to allow any sharing of, like, designs, photos, things like that was because of the game's lack of censorship. They kind of did a trade-off there where they're like, okay, if you want to play Tomodachi Life with no filters whatsoever, we can do that, but it means we can't let you share certain things with people. So I think that was a mistake, though. I really do think Tomodachi Life would be 10 times more fun if I could share Mii's and designs on the internet. Are you doing custom codes? I do some custom codes. I don't mind using custom codes, but I like to work with what the game gives me as well. So that's why I have this path here, for example. A very similar market. I'd add more stalls, and most importantly, I would put the hanging lantern item horizontally on the road. I had it horizontally, and it felt like the road was too claustrophobic. That was why I put them like this, so I could still have the height without making it feel difficult to walk here. But maybe cluttering it's the way to go. Maybe you're right. Maybe I would get more out of it if I took these and put them horizontally. Because I've been thinking cluttering it is probably what I need to do. I like using in-game paths because they have a nice sound when you walk on them. Yeah, and you can't kick them up. Yep. Luke, how's it going? I think I have more of those things. Yeah. Colorful lantern. Let's just grab these two. I think night markets always feel claustrophobic. It's just that the path is so narrow. It goes down to one tile when you put this down. Like, literally, you look at this. It is one tile wide. So that's why I've been avoiding it. It just kind of feels so, like, oof. It's very limited. But maybe I should. Maybe I should just do it anyway. Let's go see what we can do with the storefront in terms of customization. And maybe we can make it blue. And then we can have a couple of them side by side. Maybe one over here. Yeah, we have Metopia, which also has no content filter, and we can share our Mies. Animal Crossing as well. Like, if I want to draw, you know, the thing everybody draws when they get a chance to draw something in a game, and send that to somebody, they can report me, but the game lets me do it. You know what I mean? I should have my account banned for breaking the rules, but I'm just saying, like, they took the risk with Animal Crossing. So maybe because they didn't want to moderate, like maybe there was so many reports for New Horizons that they didn't want to repeat all like all that moderation would probably be like, you know, a pain. Maybe it's because you can make Mies depict anybody, and so there could be like issues where people were depicting certain, you know, famous people, political figures, whatever, and they didn't want to deal with that. I don't know. I feel like it was for them to avoid some hassle, some headaches, some liability, something. But it came to the detriment of my personal like enjoyment. The way I enjoy these games, I would have loved the sharing aspect. I really would have. Ruby Rose, how's it going? Metopia's a little more linear. You can't completely veer off the rails. I never played it. What? There was for 3DS too, right? What is it? Oh no, it's wedding season. I'm going to have to deal with all this now. Can I not customize things, or? I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do it at all. You can do whatever you want, but keep it to yourselves. Yeah. So they're forcing me to do one. Ah! I love Metopia. It's an adventure game with Mies. Okay. Kind of reminds me of an RPG like Final Fantasy. Okay, so okay. This sounds familiar. Maybe I played this on the 3DS a little bit. You can walk out. Well, we're already here. Don't worry, we'll be in and out. This will be easy. All right, y'all want wedding photos? Sure. Tell you what. If you can eat all this cake, I'll take your wedding photos. I need to get myself out of here. Wait, let's see. What? No. Let's try and take a picture of a cake. I can't zoom in any more than that. All right. This is fine. Dream wedding buffet for me. Are you tempting people with all the cake? What? It's for Reese and Cyrus, all right? Everybody, get your eyes off this cake. Get your eyes off this cake is going to be what I print on the back of my pants. I'm going to find a screen printing service. They'll take all my favorite pairs of pants and print that on the back of them. All right. Now I can actually do what I'm here to do. New merch. Storefront. Okay, there is a blue one. And yeah, you can change the posters. Sure. All right, what a wonderful way to enter the stream. Take your eyes off my cake. All right, what else? What else? What else? I need to put away some of the stuff that we gathered from that island. So, let's do that. I think I already have that, right? Cool. What are you selling? No idea what I have and don't have. That's the one downside to taking a break. I used to kind of know what I still needed. I'll just, whatever, just buy it. This trip falls? Yes. Yes, it is. Since more of you are here, I've been teasing that there is something going on Thursday. We'll be doing a stream on Thursday in the later part of the day. And I don't know if I can say any more than that, or I would. So join us for Thursday. If you like this, I think you'll have a lot of fun on Thursday. Why did I not actually get your eyes off my cake until I had a bite of lunch in my mouth? Why are all your viewers always going to the hospital? They keep biting their lips and tongues and stuff because they're trying to chew food, and then I say something ridiculous and they get hospitalized.
I brought cupcakes to the office Christmas party, and Karan said they smelled like wet dog. I told her my dog taste tested each one. Things have been awkward at work ever since.
It was loud. Love Trip Falls. Thank you. Trip Falls is fun. Looking forward to the Pootopia update. Oh, very much. Yeah. It's kind of one of the reasons I want to take a break from it, honestly. Just kind of get myself recharged a little bit for that update. Luck with money will diminish. Oh, that's good. Now I can buy my way out of that and get a figurine, hopefully. Nothing to do with the stream, but is anyone else noticing that ice cream flavors are not as flavorful lately? Something feels off. You're going to get me on a whole tangent. I don't really eat a lot of ice cream. But weirdly enough, I had ice cream yesterday as like just a special once in a while treat. And it was from somewhere that actually knows how to make ice cream, so it was really good. But whenever I do store-bought anything right now, it just feels like it's not as good. And I wonder if it's because of just cost cutting, you know? It's like we have shrinkflation, where they charge the same price for something but make the packaging smaller and smaller and smaller. But then there's another part of that where it's like, not only will they make the packaging smaller, but they can do things to try and like save more pennies in the production process. So it's a conspiracy, right? Like, I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if someone did an investigation and was like, actually, they're using less sugar or whatever. I don't think anything tastes like it used to. Let's see. Do I want to buy the paintings? I guess so. I think I have both of these already. I think this one is fake. Yeah. I'll just buy this. Might be good to use less sugar, but if you're just trying to have a treat and it then tastes bad, 1 second. Like, if you're going out of your way to eat ice cream, you're not really worried about how much sugar at that point, right? You're like, I'm having a treat. So then it's like you ate ice cream. You maybe cheated on your diet or whatever, and you ate ice cream one day, but then it wasn't even good. Then it makes it feel like it wasn't even worth breaking your diet. Tastes more like sugar dairy product with a hint of whatever flavor, which is still good, but not what I wanted. Sugar doesn't necessarily mean flavor. Yeah, you're right. I was just spouting off ingredients, but yeah. Do you feel like... I don't know what I'm trying to ask. Yeah, it stinks. Do you feel like other brands don't have that problem? Maybe your preferred brand has just gone to poop. I'm so focused on losing weight, staying healthy. Sweets are my weakness. Yeah, I really don't eat a lot of that stuff, but every once in a while I'll treat myself. We go out of our way to buy Mexican Coca-Cola because we only ever have for a special treat, and the Mexican Coke is real sugar instead of corn syrup. It's good. That's a good call. All right, I made my storefront blue. Blew his house with a blue little window. So let's go see how it looks over here. I haven't actually tried my preferred brand. I've been buying from Aldi. I have to make an extra trip to my Kroger-owned store to see my favorite. Oh, okay. Places like Aldi that pride themselves on being cheaper probably have to like do a lot of tricks to get their prices to be, you know, down to where they need to be. Okay, so do we like this? If I had a few more, so we put like 2 here and 1 here, would that be better? Would that be good? I can't tell. I can't tell if I like this or if it's too many like 2x1 items. You know what I mean? Like these like long, thinner items. I guess there's also the option of like putting it facing the other way up here. I'm trying a marketplace. I'm trying to make like a night market. You know, I want it to look kind of like shady and stuff. Storefronts look good up against cliffs. Want to see after dark with the windows lit up? Yeah, they are lit up. I don't know how much light they actually like throw, but they are lit up. You could try layering the stalls with the medieval building walls to add height. Yeah. I can make those blue as well. What normally goes in a night market? I think like Stardew Valley, where it's just kind of like oddities. That's how I imagine it anyway. Which I haven't even started to theme out who's selling what. We have a little cotton candy stall, and that's about it. But yeah, I suppose I could take a stall that is like a, what do you call it? Just a regular stall you can craft and put it up against this thing to try and... I don't know what to do. Oddities, plants, decor, coffee, and a mermaid show. Yeah, exactly. Nova lights on the tiers next to the ground level, or string lights. String lights, I've been using these instead of string lights. Maybe I should use a combination of them and string lights. I guess I should order some stuff. It's always a shame when you're trying to do something and you're like, well, guess I gotta go to my catalog. Oh my gosh, my cat is getting into something. Hold on.
Cat fact number 14. Cats secretly run a nightly talent show in your living room while you're asleep.
Okay. Do you still play Pootopia? I'm on episode 21 of your videos. Sad I didn't get to see you play live. In your chat are funny. Thank you. Yeah, taking a little Pootopia break right now. We'll definitely play it when the update comes out. Probably some before, too. Let's see. Oh, I gotta put away the walls I got. In this bag. I guess I need an axe. It is tough to decorate vertical areas in Animal Crossing. Okay. Got an axe. And something. We can try to paint these castle walls. I just don't know if I want to do castle walls in my night market. I don't know if it's supposed to be medieval, you know? Mermaid items? Maybe. Just joined. Hello, everybody. Appalachian, how's it going? For those who play Pootopia, is it a good game for someone who doesn't like decorating games like Animal Crossing but loves Pokemon? It's good for them. What don't you like about the decorating aspects, I guess, is my question back to you. Because you are expected to, like, house the Pokemon somewhere. But there are a lot of options as to how you can do that. Maybe more colors than blue. Blue seems like some more seaside. Well, it is near the sea, which is probably why I kind of leaned in that direction. But, yeah, maybe there's another color I can add to it to help. This was the kind of stall I was trying to mention earlier. Macarita, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. I like Animal Crossing personally. My brother just thinks games like Animal Crossing are boring because there's not much to do outside of decorating. I see. Outside of decorating. Maybe other folks can weigh in. I think that Pootopia is definitely... I don't know how to answer this. Because if you like Pokemon games, that's great. If you don't like decorating, in any sense of the word, if you're like, no, I do not want to decorate in my video games, then Pootopia is probably not a good choice. But if you like decorating, but you feel like certain games are more limiting than others, I'd say Pootopia is kind of cool because you can decorate with block buildings, or you can use prefab buildings and just plop them down. But for the Pokemon to like where they live, you need to decorate their home, for example. So it is going to be a pretty decorating focused game. Can't unsee the Stardew Valley night market. I think you should some purple. Yeah, we could probably do that. Like purple and blue. That could be cool. Quirky Sloth, how's it going? Maybe the purple could come from the little balloons, whatever these are. We can go customize them. I bet I can make these purple. I have to wait till my birthday or Christmas to play. It's expensive. I'm not sure if the game key card is the same as the card game itself. Okay, so the game key cards are all it is a way to take your digital game and make it easier to share with somebody. Like you could like give it to them and they can also download it, but you have to have it in your console to play it. Game key cards are empty. They only have the permissions needed to play the game. You are still using space on your hard drive to download the game. So there's not much difference than just buying it digitally and having it download onto your console. The only big difference is you won't have the convenience of a key card. But if you're not sharing the game with anybody, like in your same household or whatever, you should just buy it digitally. Game key cards are or if you're going to trade it in the future. But game key cards are really like not great in my opinion because it's, you know, it's not real physical media. The game is not on the cartridge. He seems interested in Pootopia, so maybe it's not a bad thing to get for his birthday. If he's interested, if like he knows what he's getting into already because he has like some like idea of what it's like, then that's probably for the best then. But yeah, if you're surprising him with it, he has no idea about it. It's like, here's a big game about Pokemon and decorating. Like Fire Emblem and Resident Evil, you're the complete opposite. Yeah, there's a lot of folks in this community though that like Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem and stuff. Where's all my crafting tables? I was actually just standing in front of one and I walked right past it. Hold on. Ah, sorry, kitty. Okay. I'm trying to move stuff on my desk so the cat can lay down. Does he like Minecraft? That's a great question. Yeah, if he likes Minecraft, then there's absolutely no reason not to get Pootopia. Unless he only likes the PvP aspects of Minecraft. There's really not a lot of purple. The closest we get is Fairy Tale, which isn't bad. This could also be like... If there are other items I can use that have this color palette, this could be good for the night market. But I don't know what other items those could be. I think you found it boring. Uh-oh. Pootopia is like, yeah, Animal Crossing meets Minecraft has been my comparison. I'm hesitant. I need other items with this color palette if I'm going to go this route. Yet he marvels my ACNH builds. He's such a goof. I'm not going to lie. This is a hard person to shop for. It could work with mermaid items. That's true. I just don't know if I want to use mermaid items. I started to put these more like rust-colored lamps here. If he doesn't like it, you can take it from him. Yeah, get yourself Pootopia for your brother's birthday. Going full Stardew Valley at this stage. Yeah, I can see that. Gift card. That's when in doubt. I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if the night market is what I want to be doing right now because it's too hard. Like I don't know what to do with it. To be honest, I kind of regret it because it's just so difficult to figure out what I can do to like make me happy with it. Some builds I'm kind of excited to kind of keep placing items down and like realize the vision. I don't have a vision for the night market. I really don't. I'm really genuinely struggling with it. I had more of a vision for this place up here, and I still haven't finished it. I got to start decorating these houses. There's a lot of villagers up here that have to move away forever, like people who are not staying. So that's part of the issue too. So I can't really decorate up here too much until I have like, well, I can't alter their houses until I have the villagers I want. Which, by the way, I have no excuse now. I have the technology to start getting the villagers I need. But I'm not today. Who is on my island? That's the Critterpedia. Okay. Yeah, Kabuki lives up here and has to go. Tipper stays. Chai stays. Scoot stays. Oh. Oh, we only have Kabuki up here. No, I'm not going to time travel. That's off limits for sure. I just don't edit this house. Every other house I can actually edit. Do you have Turkey Day stands and wedding candles? Yes. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my island. This is why it's still 2 stars. Because I can't decide on anything. We did a couple areas where I felt like really happy with the way they came out, like the farm. I love the farm. I love the museum. The museum build came out great. I'm very happy with it. The entrance is looking better. But it's definitely not done. Like, I did this. This looks nice. It's not, like, done. Like, there's nothing at the entrance. One second. Sorry, I got a message I need to look at. Okay, never mind. All right. I need more trees for sure. I've been hesitant because I don't know how much, like, area still needs, like, furniture versus what I can decorate with in terms of trees. But, yeah. What about an orchard? We could do a simple orchard, right? Everything we need is just right here. We got fruit and we got trees and we can grow more fruit trees. So I was thinking about this, like, for a while. They're demanding more trees. They're mad. They're not trees in your island. They're getting real upset. Real upsetty spaghetti about it. So what if I used this area here, this strip of nothing, got rid of the rocks, and made a little orchard? Is this not enough space for an orchard? That's like the one thing. It doesn't feel like enough space for an orchard. A dangerous fairground with surrounded by safety barriers. How would I do that? All the fairground items don't look dangerous enough. They look so, like, safe. Mine's waterfall core, and I still have to figure out how to make it look scenic while having room for medieval market. Huh. No one likes my orchard idea. Okay, that's fine. Nope, orchard is off the table. I get it. All right. Oh. I kind of want to make sure I'm popping balloons. Chalk outlines around the rides. It's kind of funny. Multiple mini orchards. I don't know. I need a design intervention. You know what I mean? I need someone smart to come here and tell me what to do. Like these 2 houses. What do I put behind them? Just trees? Or do I build some little cliffs? Like, what do I do? What do I do behind these houses? It's spots like this where I'm like, what do people do? What's my theme? That's my theme. I just kind of theme little areas around the island. Fencing and trees. Always decorate my orchard with boxes and barrels. Maybe fences and trees is a good place to start. Maybe I just need to pick a town fence. We figure out a town fence, like a fence that we use around town, if that wasn't clear, and we commit to it, so we use it in a lot of places. Build cliffs and have mannequins falling off the cliffs. First aid booth we've talked about. I need to probably think about that somewhere too. That could be like here, maybe. What, other than this fence here, because this has its own vibe now, are there other fences? I need a crafting table that like I should consider, you know? You can never go wrong with little flower beds and lawnmowers behind the houses. True. Yeah, cast signings. Yeah, we talked about that. A lawyer's office. I guess the fences I was using by the entrance are kind of spiky. Oh, here's the fences. Okay. Poorly placed ladders. Poorly placed. So iron and stone fencing is something I've used already. That's the thing. Do I want like, what kind of fences do I want? I'm using hedges. I'm already using the Harv's fence, this one here, for the farm area. I'm using the spiky fence, the iron stone fence. It's not spiky. So what? Dead trees. I'm using those somewhere. But the entrance I'm trying to actually make look pretty nice, you know? What fences should I use other than those? If I should use more. Yeah, there's barbed wire. Vertical board fencing is beautiful behind houses. See, that's the feedback I'm kind of looking for. Okay, so you think I should use this behind houses? Interesting. Let's make a batch of 20 of them. Should I customize them? So natural, and then the black ones are pretty cool. Maybe they'll go with the vibes over there. Because I'm using the darker lamps and stuff just next door by Resident Services. So maybe these. Maybe you should add an area filled with pancakes on the floor and butter all around. I'm not trying to like theme the island like that all the way across. I'm trying to just have subtle hints of, you know, whoops-a-daisies. Let's try this. Thanks for the tip. Have a good rest of your day. Love how you decorate Pootopia. Looks awesome. You made a cool train station. Thank you. The train stations are fun. I really like those. But yeah, appreciate it. Okay. So are we saying we should do this? Forgot I can... So they get their little yards. I will adapt then. Do you want to customize villagers' yards to their personalities? Not really. I'm just kind of using the houses as like design excuses. So now I have room for trees. We talked about putting trees behind their houses. / behind the fences. Oops. Is that where I want that? Yeah, okay. We gotta be careful. We might get over 2 stars if I put trees down. So a couple of trees. Yeah, okay. I can see that working. What about one of those trees having a bee model next to it and a beehive? Well, the fences might block it. Do you mean I put that inside the fences? Like making yards that the villagers can actually walk around in, so they can get to them. Flowers, trees, outdoor items, swinging bench and grill. I like doing stuff like that. I just need to like play this one night and just vibe, and maybe I'll end up coming up with some concepts that I can bring to stream. The pressure of being live and trying to like think of stuff to do is not helping. Okay, that helps. Backyard is how many tiles? This is like one tile wide. No, it's 2. Okay, that's good. Next to the trees is an oopsie daisy moment. Maybe a wooden storage shed or a dog house. Okay, kind of see where you're going with that. So like one of them could have like a grill and stuff, and then one of them can have, yeah, like a storage shed and a dog house. Okay, I can see that. I'll have to figure out. I still don't know exactly what I want to do in terms of front displays. I'm going to be using fences and stuff. I just don't know exactly what. I kind of did something over here that I don't like, but the idea was kind of doing something like this, where you'd have like hedges and like, I used to have flower beds here, but I never really like loved the way they came out. Another DIY area. Could probably, yeah, use another crafting area. Jade has gone. I think I can craft a doghouse. Yeah. And wooden storage shed needs regular wood, so that's not going to work. Crud. I can't believe how low on resources I currently am. I might have a little grill in my storage. Get to chopping, yeah. I know. To chop, you need trees. Is the thing. Get to planting. Grill. Do we have a grill anywhere? Oh, I have the outdoor kitchen. That one's nice. I like the outdoor kitchen. Any other outdoor furniture, maybe? Yeah, a couple island tours would help my problem with running out of materials, but I also need to, well, no, if I'm going to use amiibos, I guess I don't have to save my points. Okay, yeah, we can go do that. No grill, huh? I thought for sure. A bike always looks good in a yard? That's a good point. Did you see one? I have scooters. Could put the scooter in front of one of their houses. A fortune cookie cart in your market. I like that item a lot. I just can't customize it. So it's red and yellow, and my night market is like a different vibe. It's like some of those items are almost so perfect. A bag of golf clubs. You have both the beach bike and the mountain bike. I do? Where do they keep them? Not up here. You have the little barbecue. It's black. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay. So that's not in here. So we're looking for the little barbecue and the bikes. Okay. All right. I see that, dude. Okay, barbecue. Everything's right here. We'll get a smoker. And these are the better bikes, let's be real. There's my golf bag. But yeah, I don't know if I want to use golf clubs anywhere over here. Oh, one of these hose reels is always good. Maybe have one side be orange and yellow. Yeah, I'd have to like find more items that have that color combo, which I don't know if I want to do. Popcorn stand be good for the night market? Yes. Didn't I order one of those, or I considered ordering one of those? I feel like we talked about it. Is this a popcorn stand? That would be nice. There's one in your inventory? Oh. Covered wagon. This is a good get, because I don't know if I had this yet. I don't know where I'll use it, but I'm glad to have one. You also have a Lego stand. You have a stall selling Lego items. I don't know if that's the vibe or not. But we're focused on 2 different areas right now. We need to focus on the backyards. All right, so if I want the doghouse and storage shed combo, I need to go out and like get materials. So let me do that. Let's go to a mystery island. I'm throwing too much at me. I'm getting overwhelmed. All right, Nook shopping. No, redeem Nook miles. And... okay, yeah. You want her help? I do. I do. Yes. No, I appreciate it. I think you pushed me to a point where I'm now working on a project. I'm on task. So I do appreciate it. I think it would really help me to just like take a day and just like play the game like quietly and just like, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it would help. But I haven't done that. I haven't given myself time to do that. I'm playing other stuff. Realizing I only have a flimsy axe. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. We need to break more axes. So we're just here to get some logs and stuff. And if they have a recipe, then great. That would be awesome. I'll check for that first. Nothing over here. Nothing up there. And nothing over here. Okay. Free fossil, we'll take that. And then we'll shake some trees. Are we excited for Fire... am I excited for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave? I've never, ever played a Fire Emblem game. I don't even know what genre Fire Emblem is. It's probably just not my franchise. But I know that people have been excited about it. I'm glad they're getting it finally. Right? It's coming out soon or something? Careful wasps. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find... they're probably up on the hill there. Excited for Star Fox? Yes, I am. I'm very excited for Star Fox as well. Star Fox, I've played it all the time growing up. Star Fox is great if you are looking for just something to play for a couple hours, you know? Just like, I just want to have a little gaming experience for a little while. Kick back. Just complete something. It's a lot of fun. Really looks cool. Of the briefing cutscenes they have. Yeah, they added to it. Except for the new Spyro. Yes! New Spyro game made by the people who originally made Spyro. Which is the thing I'm most excited about. Hope it's not regular wood. It probably won't be. I mean, for this project, it probably will be, but in general, I'm in dire need of regular old bits of wood. Okay. We need another one. I'll go buy one. Got the Spyro trilogy on Switch and played the first one and lost internet partway through for some reason. Lost internet? Interest. I read that wrong. You lost interest. Okay. Spyro is... I mean, it's still a 3D platformer. There's... Okay, I was going to say, did I shake every tree? Spyro is, yeah, you gotta be in the mood for like a 3D platformer. It was a fun game, though. I have the original trilogy on PS1. I'm glad I saved them. I've seen some of the newer games, and they're just not the same. Now we have the hive for the trees. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. They consider stuff like that left on the ground, I think, to be junk. But I also think you have a pretty generous junk budget in this game where you can put stuff on the ground and it doesn't count against you until like there's a certain amount of items. Love the classic Spyro games. My all-time favorite childhood games. Yeah, I played Spyro and Crash, and when I had like a PlayStation 1, that's pretty much it. I didn't play Final Fantasy. I didn't play Tomb Raider. I didn't play any of the things anyone was playing on PlayStation. I had Spyro and I had Crash, and I was happy. I like 3D platformers. I don't know. Something about it made me lose interest. That's fair. Crash was awesome, but I also played Tomb Raider a lot. Yeah, I never really played that. Whenever I play Spyro, my completionist brain goes into overdrive. The Final Fantasy 13. The only Final Fantasy I've played for any meaningful amount of time has been the MMO. Final Fantasy 14? Is that the one? There's too many. Played a lot of Super Mario 64 growing up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely played a lot of that. Funny story, bought it from Amazon. First, they sent me the Spanish version by mistake. I had to return it. That's pretty good. Okay, so what do we come away with? 20. I can at least make another storage shed. So that's all we really wanted. Wait. I didn't hit these yet. Okay, yeah, 11 and 14. Right. So yeah, I've played a ton of Final Fantasy 14. I still have an active subscription. And
Tom Nook on the news? There's no news. Weather is take a guess, and sports is a port that would be ranked as S-ho-ho.
Thank you for that, Alien Geek. How are you doing? Don't know what we were talking about. Final Fantasy 14. Yes. I skip all the cutscenes. That's how I play the game. Also, I just did that video about Kingdom Hearts. I do like the Kingdom Hearts games, but I'm far more interested in the gameplay than the story. In fact, I find the Kingdom Hearts story to be very convoluted and a little bit too big. Like, especially for how many years break I take between games, I just don't know what's going on. So I decided next time I play Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to try my Final Fantasy cutscene skipping abilities on that game and see if I enjoy it more. Because I played a good chunk. I played through like the first world in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm like, this is not how I remember it. I just did not appreciate the story. Cozy Deal, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. I guess I should put some stuff away. The cutscenes make the story interesting. How dare you? Everyone plays the game their own way. I know this is controversial, but I actually like Tom Nook. He raced Timmy and Tommy. No. I will judge you for that. No, yeah, when I was streaming Final Fantasy XIV and skipping cutscenes, I was getting a lot of flack for it. But it just made me want to do it more. It was pretty funny. Pre-ordered the first one for $20. Which game is this? Yay! We have a storage shit again. No discount for buying the Cloud Kingdom Hearts. Oh, wait, okay. You're saying they're not offering you a discount based on the version of the Cloud one that you bought? Is that what you're saying? Put something away. No, we keep the barbecue. We keep the smoker. We keep the bike. Keep the hose. We can put that away. And that. And I guess that. And the fencing. And the branches. And the wagon. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, uh-huh. Yup. Uh-huh. There we go. Wow. So you're not eligible for that 50% discount. Well, that is very disappointing. There were some, like, comments on that video that made me really sad. Mostly for, like, the folks who, you know, feel the way that they feel. Like, there's a lot of people who just kind of are not surprised by that behavior. And they're like, well, this is what was always going to happen. They were always going to, like, screw people.
Sports update. The Butch Dogs beat the Bobcats 3-2 in a thrilling matchup in the Animal Crossing World Cup. Look forward to tonight's game where the Rizzo mice face off against the Teddy Bears. Yes, yes.
Sports. Oh, sports. I would love to see some version of Animal Crossing sport that they watch. That'd be funny. Your video helped me about Kingdom Hearts. I'm glad. Yeah. There was yeah, a lot of comments there where people were just not they were just like, I can't believe anyone would buy that in the first place. I'm like, what do you mean? Do those look good together? I don't know. Nice yards. Thank you, I think. I don't know if I agree yet. I'm going to go customize the other stuff. The kitchen, the barbecue. Well, not part of the kitchen. The smoker, the bike. We could put the bike somewhere in here like this. Although then I can't access the... Never mind. Add some flowers for color. Yeah, I have some flowers we can play around with. Forgot how to play the game. Just staring. I don't know if the storage shed and the doghouse work. Especially for all the other stuff we're thinking about putting in these, I might have to make some adjustments. Void, how's it going? Welcome. I don't know what color to make these because I'm also going to change the houses to be different colors. I'm just kind of going with like darker colors for now because I did the darker fencing. We'll go orange on the bike or red or whatever that is. Been rough. My grandpa passed this week. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Barbecue. We'll go with green on the barbecue. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. It's a shame. Yeah, this is Harv's Island. Whenever I do any kind of decorating stream, I always end up here multiple times. Smoker has just a few variants. I guess we can go with the green smoker because we did the green grill. Hose reel. Let's do green again. What else? Is there anything else that could go next to a barbecue grill? I wish we had like a propane tank or something. Kato sighting in chat? Where? Hopefully not. The outdoor folding table might be good to put next to a grill. See what color variants I could do for that. Anything we could put on top of the table. We need like some cooking supplies. Ooh. The little prepackaged like fish or something. Do I have any of those? Bottles are a top tier decoration. They are. I'm using those in another area. Where are those? You know what I'm talking about? I could do like the shopping bag for now. But there's, I don't even know what they'd be called. It's like a prepackaged fillet of fish item. Fish on a cutting board is also an option. I'd have to buy it from the Nooks if I want it. I'm going to keep it the way it is because I am poor. You can put the shopping bag in front of the house. Sure they're actively bringing in groceries? Yeah, I guess so. That'd be... Just left him out there, though? Like forever? Then what? Then just go bad. So just put moldy groceries outside? I don't know if I want to put moldy groceries outside. DoorDash. But then it doesn't get picked up and it gets moldy. A lazy villager. Yeah, Lucky. I guess that's a thing Lucky would do. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So, oops, smoker in the corner. Okay, there's definitely room. Okay. Barbecue grill next to that. Wouldn't the fish go bad by that logic? No, because it's on a table. And then we'll get our table, our magic table. And shopping bag. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. The yard is just so small, I guess, is my problem. Because the trees took up this space here, and so I brought the fences in, and it made it difficult to, you know, decorate the yard in a very versatile kind of way. Your logic makes no sense. The fish is still outside. Well, it's on the table, though. I don't have one right now, so I'm putting the grocery bag there so it doesn't go bad, but obviously having trees is the problem. now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. We could put the trees elsewhere. We could put a tree here still, because there's some room. We could put a tree up here. This is pretty viable options. I'm just asking, does this look bad? Like if I go right here, does that look bad? Or does it look good? Does it look fine? Is it just fine? I think the yards look cute. Okay. Put a fence. Put some fence between the trees. Oh. Make the trees part of the... I think the left one should be varied because it's all a straight line. That's what I'm saying. So what if we tried that? That's kind of interesting. Huh. Yeah. Do we like that? Is that good? Because I can definitely now make this look slightly somewhat better. Like that better. Okay, okay. So now I can put something in the corner and I can do this with the smoker. We can put like a shrub or something in the corner. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That was good. That was really good. Look at how smart everybody is. Okay, now we can do some stuff. We'll still keep that like that. Maybe I can put it actually somewhere else. Hold on. I hear a balloon. Excuse me.
Hey, Dread Captain Ted just became a channel member.
Dread Captain Ted, how are you? Thank you for being a channel member. Ted's been streaming, everybody. If you're looking for somebody who plays simulator games but follows all the rules, you can watch Ted's streams. Are you going to add a cat plushie to one of the yards? I wasn't, but that's an idea. Finally got my membership back. Well, appreciate it. Thank you. Can I put it like that, maybe? And then the doghouse could be...
Cat fact number 39. Cats have a hidden talent for singing. And no, you won't get them to stop.
That looks a lot better already. There has to be something to trip over. Well, that's what the villagers are for. A couple of tomato plants might. Okay. You think just like a couple, just right back here? That's interesting. I hadn't considered putting crops back here. I can only fit one square there. What I could do? Okay, I could do two there. I've heard this Animal Crossing game is fun. You've not played Animal Crossing? Am I understanding you correctly? What? How did you find me? I play too many random things. This is what happens. What about the skeleton like pile of bones? Why would I? But the backyards are looking so nice. You want me to put a dead body back there now? Okay, tomato. Plant. Plant. Nice branch. I shall fill my island with so many trees that my villagers will get lost. This is one use for trees. The objective is to make animals mad. You can't tell if you're being serious. I don't think you're being serious. I don't think you mean that. It's my objective. You realize all of us have different styles of how we build. So asking for advice is a bad idea. That's what Ruby's saying. All right, really glad Ted's back. That's good. This is great. All right, I need to find something to put in that corner, and we got our tomato plants, which was a really solid idea. Thank you for that. I like that a lot. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put some like crap on the ground, like design stuff. But all I really have for extra dirt is this. I got these rocks, but my favorite path, probably the other stone one that's not this. Do you ever have a favorite path like that, but you try not to use it because you're afraid of overusing it, and then you end up using it not at all? Because that's how I feel about that path. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but if you have a set idea of what you're on, I don't have a set idea. I'd try streaming like this, but I would just be compared to Dan, and I can't take that pressure. No, you would. No, you would not. You would be compared to the other YouTubers and streamers who are actually good at decorating. I don't know if I've missed a single balloon today. Like, I've always been the exact spot in the island I need to be to find them. Do you ever give Pearl her medicine? That's a good call. I didn't, but counterpoint, I don't want Pearl living here anymore. Do I have any medicine? Doesn't look like I have any on hand. Wait. No. Oh well. She can't leave if she's sick. That's an even better counterpoint. Tall thing. That's what I'm looking for. A tall thing that takes up one tile. Like a lamp, but not a lamp. No one's going to have a full-blown street lamp in their backyard. I don't know about a plant. A plant is what my instinct is like, put a plant. But why would I put an indoor plant outside? I've done it before. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. And this is a nice plant. Take your medicine and get out. What else could go in that corner? A pile of leaves? That could be good for like in front of the grills instead of like paths and stuff. A birdhouse. That's a good idea. Okay, we could do that. So that way a bird could potentially poop on our grill. If you really like grilling, that'll be a welcome surprise because you could be like, hey, now I get to make more food. And you can serve the bird poop food to Pearl and then continue grilling. Whenever villagers sick, I immediately leave, get medicine, put it on mask before returning to deliver it. It's pretty great. So, birdhouse, check, and then pile of leaves. Xenoblade can wait. You're sticking around. Is Xenoblade good? I was watching a review. Someone said it's like 50 hours to beat the story. And I was thinking of playing it until I heard that. I'm like, well, probably not. I don't have the green pile of leaves. I have to, right? I can use the brown ones, but I want the green ones. Are they up here? No, come on. Come on. Solarpunk, I think you'd like it. Solarpunk has been on my list, and I think it's getting a physical release, too. Solarpunk is something I'm definitely thinking about. I just worry it's going to be one of those games that I'm going to play like twice. You know? Is it out? I can tell you my brother loves Xenoblade. The green one's Young Spring Bamboo. Ah, shoot. Okay. Shoot. I'll do the brown one then. Xenoblade's awesome. They added a vehicle to the Switch 2 version to make it easier to get around faster. Would you say 50 hours of story is accurate, though? I just don't know if I have it in me to do a 50-hour game. I'm trying to like finish Skyrim right now. I have an old Skyrim playthrough I picked back up. Hey, and I'm trying to finish that. And that's obviously going to take up a lot of my time because I'm not really focused on the main story as much as I should be. But I'm having fun. I like Solarpunk, but don't go in expecting any type of story. Cozy survival crafting building. That's fine. I didn't expect much of a story on that. I have other games for that. But it's out? I might just get it for Steam. Love Skyrim, there's no end to it. Yeah, but there's a main story. Oh, I gotta customize the birdhouse. Shoot. Probably, but there are like 500 side quests to do, so that'll take you lots more time to do if you do everything. I never really do everything in games. Is the flower garden temporary or is it a build? It's kind of both. It's supposed to be to get all the hybrids eventually. Out on Steam, but not physical copy yet. When does the physical one come out? Main story in a Bethesda game? Who plays that? I'll be honest, I've been playing through it and I don't know where the main story quests are. I know they're in my list somewhere and I'm trying to do them, but I'm also doing all the other quests I've collected. Curious about Coral Island, any input? People really like Coral Island. I think it's exactly the same thing as Stardew Valley, but in 3D, and so I've avoided it because it just felt like it wasn't doing enough for me personally to like differentiate itself. I would say a lot of people seem to disagree with me because it does really well. People really enjoy it. Does anyone have advice on how to get blue roses quickly? There's a good YouTube guide out there. There's a few. I would watch one of those. There's a few different methods. These red roses are supposed to give me blue roses. There's different methods you can use where the percentage goes up. The fastest way I can recommend is invite your friends to come water them. I think up to 8 people can water them, and every time you get closer to that cap of 8, you have a better and better and better chance of getting hybrids from people watering your flowers. So if you have Nintendo Online, that would be my biggest piece of advice for you. Let me just make sure I can't push this anymore. I wish I could put it farther over. Man, not good. Doesn't look good there. It looks better if it could be closer to the fence. Fellow Austin John Plays Guide works every time. I think that's who I followed back in the day for Blue Roses. So pile of leaves, probably somewhere kind of touching the path maybe. Yeah, we could do that. And then what else? Oh, the smoker. Right, I forgot. Yeah, I guess if you don't like Stardew's pixel art, then you'd probably like Coral Island. Should I put the leaves further in this yard? Let's see if I can do it. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Maybe pull one of the items up more to make it less even. Like that. Yeah, could do that. I guess the smoker would need to, like, move a little bit. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Are we liking this? This is pretty good. Everyone in Coral Island is very hot, so... Yeah, I think that's another reason people like it, is because the characters... They're all, like, thirst traps. Looks more natural. I agree. Personally, I'm a fan of Stardew. That's where my allegiances lie. Okay, as for the cruiser bike, I'm thinking it goes somewhere else. Could go over here. Can it, like, be pushed in any more than that? No. Or it looks great. Wait. Oh, do we like that there? We have a scooter over here. Yeah, maybe over here's a good spot for it. That looks nice. Okay, cool. I'll keep it there. All right. I got to figure out how to layer this so I like it. I like the idea of, like, fence and something else. Fence bench. But I kind of did that over there already. People park on the sidewalk all the time. Great for tripping hazard. Okay, all right, yeah. See where you're going with that. I see. Little spot here, little naturey spot. What do I do? Instead of a fence, is there any type of edging, like path border? You mean? There's like these little flower beds I was using. I have to order them. Maybe do those square baths and turn them so they are back to back. To make a giant fountain. Are you talking about... these, but not the golden ones? Small little wood posts are about 8 inches high. Yeah, I could do something like that. I don't know if I want to do bathtubs. Is this what you're talking about, though? I don't know if I want to do that. That would look a bit... I don't know. The gold ones would work too, though. I mean, you're not... I just kind of see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't want to craft those and then find that I don't like it. What about... If you do a gold core corner, I'd recommend the bathtubs. Because these are the posts I was thinking of, Ted, when you said that. I don't have a lot of supplies to make them. What about... Where is it? What? Do I not have it? No way. I gotta order the... It's a fountain like this, but not this one. This. What about one of these? I'd have to do other stuff too. The symmetry part would be gone if I did this. But this is like, if I'm going to do like a fountainy thing, I'd rather do this. So that's one option. With some flowers around it. Flowers? Yeah, I guess so. We could do a stone arch. And something in front of it, but then it's too tall. What else could I do other than this? Like to go along with it? Yeah, I wouldn't do back to back. I would just do one. We'd start to do little asymmetrical things. So the front, one person would have this in their front yard with some like flowers or something around it, and the other person would have something else. Is there any ornamental bridge? There's one. I'm already using it, and it doesn't. You can't customize it. It comes in red, and it's one of the Hello Kitty items, and I have it already. But that's a good idea. Pagoda. Put maybe an outdoor bath with bamboo around it. And another bath with flowers around it. That's kind of interesting. The bamboo gets really tall, though. A pagoda. Well, that would be too big. They're very big. I just have like a too wide plot to work with. Which that might mean the outdoor bath is too big, too. A couple of shrubs. Okay, hold on. Let me make an outdoor bath and just see if that even works first, and then we'll go from there. I don't think it will. Looking at that spot again, I think it's going to overlap onto the path, which I don't really want. I really made that area for like a symmetrical kind of like hedges and benches kind of setup. I need a new shovel if we're going to do this. Make me some Animal Crossing Island. I'm sure that my villagers are buried in weeds. They're just all tangled up. Do you want it more natural or urban? I could go either way, I guess. I guess more urban is kind of what I'm leaning towards. I just crafted a shovel and ran back. Got a well. Brick well. Where'd it go? Wait. It's right down here somewhere. Yeah, here. Maybe a fountain item with shrubs and turkey garden stands around it. There's not enough fountain items. All the fountains are just not the right size. We need a fountain update where they just add a bunch of different fountains. Yeah, this is too large. This does not work the way I thought it would. I can put it in all kinds of places, but definitely not here. I was going to do like hedges or something, and then something in front of the hedges. What about a bird bath and a bench on either side? What about a mini Zen garden? What would that look like? A bird bath and a bench on each side could also work, but I already did benches right here. So I'm trying to do something else. I'm being real picky. Small metal garden with a table and chair? Metal garden? What's a metal garden? Oh, metal garden, table, and chair. Got it. The line break really got me there. You can fill in both squares and have it be a marketplace where there's villagers sell stuff. They got enough commerce. If they can't figure out how to sell stuff, they shouldn't get more property to do that. You know what I mean? 2 stars, you need more flowers and decoration. Yeah, I do. But then it wouldn't be 2 stars anymore. Then what am I supposed to do? Just have a normal island? I got my hedges. What else was I going to get? Do you have a lawnmower? I don't know. Probably not. I haven't been to Nook's today. Or if I have, I don't remember what's in there. I see the popcorn thing we talked about. Garden gnomes. Everyone should start thinking about symmetry. We got to think symmetry right now. I'm trying to go for some symmetry. So unless I'm putting like an army of garden gnomes. I have fencing. I'm not really confused about the 2 stars. It's just kind of funny. I just cut down all my trees and they got mad. Okay, so I'm thinking something like this, and because it's supposed to be like a way to separate the houses from the main road, so we put hedges or fences or something, and then something in front of the hedges that look kind of nice. So I did this on the other side, and originally I had some flower beds, but I stole them, and they weren't really a good fit anyway. They were just a little too small for right here. I could just put flowers. A streetlight at the center of each rectangle. Just a street light and nothing else around it? To light the path. For what? So they could see? Visible demands flowers. What about the Zelda flower? Zelda flower's good. I'd have to buy more. What are my flower choices currently? Because I'm trying to get hybrids for decorating with, and currently I don't have a lot. I have some. Looks like I have 2 blue hyacinths. You don't want them to see. That's what I'm saying. Isabel sure does have a point. Shrubs. Cool that these are in bloom right now. So I could use those. Plain party light arch. You can have live butterflies. How would I do that? The insect models that the NPCs make. Where are those? Are those in here somewhere? So currently this is all I have. Not a ton of options. I should just look in the crafting menu. Oh, you mean place a butterfly in a little cage. So just torture a butterfly forever. Garden lantern with flowers on either side. What about a garden light? Garden light. Is that the same as a garden lantern? Because that was 2 back-to-back garden lantern suggestions in that case. Which are... Do I have those right now? I don't know if I have extra. I had some. I used them, but I could get more. Those are good for spamming. So these are all my lights currently. I think I can order like 4 of them. This is like deciding what to get my brother for his birthday. Hanging banners on a post, is that too formal? It feels more like something you do for a business, I guess. Garden. That's 1. I'll just order 4, and that'll be 5 things. Oh. I ordered like 3. Shoot. Well, great. You could customize them to make them white. Well, I was going with darker colors over here. But yes, I could have done that. I'm gonna be picky. Yeah, no, I'm really I'm very annoying. It's like, hey, I need help. Well, not like that. So, okay, we put a lantern here and a lantern here. And what would go in the middle of the lanterns? I think it'll look nice with lanterns on the sides. Just a couple flowers. Call it a day. Oh, no, I fully know that I'm like a chair. Just like what? Like a plastic chair? An old leather sofa. I should order those like flower bed things again. Even though they're a little small. Maybe they would just be the things you use, you know? Just give up and use them. I feel like maybe more grand. There's only like 10 tiles to work with. What can we do? I could do the benches. It feels like the obvious thing to do. I'm trying to think of something else because I'm just using them like 2 feet away from the spot. We'll just order 2 of these. I could order 4. I'm just going to do 2. And let's look and see if there's other stuff in here that would be nice to have. More of these is never bad. Hmm. 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 I'm simple, basic, and obvious, and Isabel loves me. Merry-go-rounds? Why? They're too big. I think the gazebos and merry-go-rounds are too big for the 10, like, tiles. Right? All the gazebos, pagodas, they're like, they take up a huge radius. And I need something that's, like, smaller. Flower beds are good for a suburban look, if that's what you're going for. I think so. I thought the pagoda was small. I think they're all the same size. I think so. You can definitely walk under them. I love these outfits so much. So anyway, we got items on the way. They're in the mail, and they can go here and here, and it'll look finished, hopefully. Yeah, all you can do is flower beds or shrubs. Yeah, I haven't given myself a lot of flexibility, like a lot of options. I'm open to ideas for right here too. I'm sure everyone's super keen to help me. Just leave it as is. Yeah. It's kind of perfect right now, right? I'm sure everybody's super keen to help me with right here. I don't know what to do with the entrance. You know, the proper, like, the first thing you see when you get off the plane kind of part. You see stuff in the background, but what about the foreground? I don't know. I'm up for anything. Who knows? Who knows what could go here? Not for anything except trees. Waterfalls? Not those. No, there's no room for that. And trees? Eh. Too much path. Can't put. Where are we going to plant a tree? For trip falls. Oh. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry. A moat. Well, I have a whole path here. Where are we going to put a moat? Next. I don't think anyone wants to help me. A hangman structure? Well, I'm sorry, what? A donation box. That's not a bad idea. But I do want it to be symmetrical, and having two of them would be confusing. Next. First aid booth. Well, that should go like towards the back of the island after you've tripped and fallen a few times. Safety railing. We're giving Dan IDs like nope, nope, nope. What? No, I'm very open to just about anything. At this point, I'm tossing out any idea, knowing it'll be shot down. It won't. No, guys, come on. It's just, you know, it's just that some of your ideas are horrible, but it's okay because I'm up for just about anything. Come on. We're having fun, right? Who says there can't be more than one though? This trip falls. Can't spell mundane without Dan. That was rude. Maybe the festival wall of flags and lights. I don't have enough of those. Next. Maybe some stalls for like snacks or souvenirs. I got stalls all over the place. Next. An arch. What kind of arch? Next. Stone gate. You can't have gates in Animal Crossing. There are no gates. Next. Party light arch of the Butte. I got party light arch by the farm. Next. I'm not trolling. No, I'm not trolling. I set them up for anything. Look at all this. Look at this canvas. It's an empty canvas. I'm not. No, I just need some help. I'm just asking for some help. That's all. Just say it. We suck. No, you're all great. Come on. No, the truth is I'm tired. I'm going to go. But, cat plushies. We'll just put those everywhere. Yeah, no, I actually do appreciate it. I wasn't going to do yards back here, but I'm glad you convinced me to do that because these look really nice. 2 of the barking dog plushies on either side of the entrance. That could be cool if we put them on little pedestals, you know, and they were facing each other. That could be kind of cool. What do you want for dinner? Anywhere's fine. Okay, how about nope? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's check and see if we're at 3 stars yet. We planted 4 trees and we've made backyards and we put down hedges. We're probably at 3 stars by now. Confetti cannons will be fun. This. Well, all that work we did. All 2 backyards we made. Not even 2.5. Nope. Bench for the suitcase for going to the airport. Floor lights could be good. Did she say any trees again? Flame lights? Isabel's cured me for wanting to play the game again. The 2-star island continues. Okay. Thursday. Big day Thursday. Big day. So definitely come by for a thing I'm not going to tell you about. Because I don't know if I can say yet, because I'm not the only person involved. But it should be a lot of fun. Very chaotic and a good time. So join us Thursday. I think I can say that it's probably Animal Crossing related. I suppose there's a 1% chance that could change, but I think we'll be playing Animal Crossing. It'll be in the later part of the day. I would call this the earlier part of the day that I'm streaming right now. It'll be, look at your clock. I'd say maybe it would start 3-ish hours from now, if you're looking at your clock, on Thursday. I'm not the only person involved. There's other schedules to juggle, but yeah, it should be good. I'm excited for it. And yeah, I hope to see you for that. I may stream before that too. I don't know, but no stream tomorrow. And hopefully more streams in general. Just got a lot going on. So appreciate your patience. And I'll see you all around. Have a good one. Thanks for your help. And for all the suggestions, even the good ones. All right. I'm leaving. Goodbye.